Satoshi Kon was one of the most influential Japanese filmmakers. His impact on anime, animation, and cinema in general is undeniable. His films tap into the surreal and have a dreamlike quality about them, all while still feeling quite grounded. I was really interested in seeing some of his influences and just checking out some of the films he liked, so I decided to pick five films at random from his list. The list was super expansive. To be honest, the only other director whose list is comparable that I've done on this channel is Quentin Tarantino. I'll link the list below so you guys can check it out for yourselves. The films I picked are Aliens, the 1986 film by James Cameron, Midnight Run, the 1988 film by Martin Brest, It's a Wonderful Life, the 1946 film by Frank Capra, Psycho, the 1960 film by Alfred Hitchcock, and The Man Who Stole the Sun, the 1979 film by Kazuhiko Hasegawa. This was an interesting film. Okay, so it follows Makato, a science teacher who doesn't seem to have any like actual desires. He makes a freaking nuclear weapon just because he can. He diligently gathers all the material, through legal and illegal means and threatens the government and shit. It's wild and wacky and completely off the rails, but also weirdly modern. It doesn't feel dated at all. Um, I describe the plot as Breaking Bad meets Taxi Driver. If that seems remotely interesting to you, I'd suggest you watch it for yourself and like see how you feel about it. Suss out the vibe. There's a scene where he's jamming out to Bob Marley and stuff, so that's fun. Also, the ending is it's insane. Definitely watch this one. I can see why, why he'd like it. It's a bit surreal, but not really. It's weird. It's very weird and fun and a bit scary at times, but it's really interesting. Definitely, give this one a watch. I enjoyed this one a lot. I'm a sucker for a good action comedy, and this scratched that itch. I liked De Niro in this role. I liked his banter with Charles Gordon's character. This reminded me a bit of The Long Goodbye, which, if you haven't seen, you should definitely check it out. De Niro's character is a bounty hunter who gets a job to locate this guy who's an accountant for the mob, who apparently stole some cash from them and is on the run. He's good at his job, so he finds him, but then chaos ensues because he's not the only one looking for the guy. The mob is after him, the police are after him. It's a whole thing. I like this movie and I'd recommend it. The film follows a character named George who is pretty down on his luck and stressed and thinking of honestly just ending it all. His guardian angel comes down and is like, don't do that, and just shows him what the world would have been like if he hadn't existed. It basically popularized that trope. I love how the exposition was told through the point of view of the angel trying to like learn about the main character. To me, that was like pretty fun and a creative way to do it. The phone call with George and Mary, the tension, I really liked that. It was like, oh, the yearning. I love that. This is a classic for a reason. It's a really good film that definitely holds up. To me, maybe it's in the top five for my favorite Christmas films. Like, yeah, it's really good. Uh, I really liked how it highlighted the importance of community and helping others, building actual bonds with people, and showing that that will always be more meaningful than just prioritizing profit over people. Not gonna lie, I'm low-key embarrassed to say this is my first time like watching this film. Everyone talks about it. It's a classic, but I just never got around to it. And I'm just so glad I did though. Like it's so good. Like genuinely so good. I was just slightly annoyed by how suspicious she was being. I just was like, just haggle for a minute, a minute or two. Like you are acting so suspicious right now, so suspicious. Just say, oh, I actually have less than the amount that I have. Like, oh, I have 500. Like, who has that much money? Just what? Not even a little haggle? A little haggle? A minute? 2 minutes? Like, damn. Like, when we switched from the workplace to the home, I knew exactly what was up. I was like, okay, it's that kind of story. Cool. I went into this basically knowing nothing. I was essentially spoiler free. Somehow, I don't know how that worked. All I knew was that there's an iconic bathroom scene, but I had no context around it. Like, I don't know what that was about. So when I did see that, um, I was shook. Like, I was like, oh shit. This may be my strongest wreck out of all these films. Genuinely so good. I love it. Watch it. Okay, so I know this is a beloved classic and for good reason, but I didn't really like it. I went into this expecting to like it, but I did not. There were some pretty cool scenes and I like the main character, Ripley, I think her name was. She's a badass. But I really didn't really like this movie. It just didn't do it for me. So yeah, Aliens, I'd give it a 3 out of 5. It was fine. Have you seen any of the films that I mentioned in this video? If you have, which one is your favorite? Check out the list and watch some. You can always come back here and we can chat about it. Also, if you have any director you'd want me to check out next, just comment that down below. You can also check out the playlist to see more videos like this. See you next video.
Can't wait for this to be